A Mossberg 500 used to be the only home defense answer. Not anymore. The shotgun market just exploded in 2026. 7 new models dropped that change everything. One weighs less than your laptop but stops threats like a full-size tactical gun. Another cuts recoil by 50%. A third gives you semi-auto speed at pump gun prices. And the number one choice breaks the biggest rule in home defense. Industry experts said it would never work. They were wrong. Home defense shotguns were stuck in the past. Too long for hallways, too heavy for smaller defenders, recoil that punished you, limited capacity. Gun companies finally listened. Engineers studied law enforcement shootings, talked to military operators. The result is 7 shotguns that fix problems we lived with for decades. These guns are selling out across America. Dealers cannot keep them in stock. Today we count down from 7 to 1. The top choice will change how you think about home defense forever. Number 7. Charles Daly Honcho Pump Tactical. Picture a shotgun that fits in a backpack. The Charles Daly Honcho Pump makes that real. This little beast measures just 27 inches from end to end, weighs under 5 pounds, but packs serious punch with full 12-gauge power. It's like having a full-size shotgun shrunk down to pistol dimensions. The 14-inch barrel delivers devastating stopping power, 5 shells plus 1 in the chamber, 6 chances to stop a threat. Some models hold more with shorter shells. Price tag? Around $370. That's less than most pistols, less than half what premium shotguns cost. You get serious protection without breaking the bank. Here's what makes it different. That bird's head grip wraps naturally in your hand. Traditional stocks push straight back into your shoulder, all that force concentrated in one spot. The bird's head shape spreads recoil across your entire hand and wrist. Physics working in your favor. You maintain better control between shots. The aluminum receiver keeps weight down without sacrificing strength. Aircraft-grade aluminum. Same stuff they use in jets. It's been tested with thousands of rounds. No cracks, no failures. Made in America with tight quality control. Every gun gets inspected before leaving the factory. The synthetic forend has deep, aggressive ridges. Your support hand locks in place even with sweaty or wet palms. Steel, heavy-walled barrel handles thousands of rounds. You could fire this gun every day for years. The cylinder bore throws a wide pattern perfect for close quarters. At home defense distances, you don't need tight patterns, you need to hit fast. Loading is simple, even in the dark. Push shells into the tube under the barrel. Feel them click into place. Rack the slide back and forward. That distinctive pump action sound. Ready to defend. The safety sits on top near your thumb. Push it forward to fire. Pull it back for safe. Big and easy to feel without looking. A Picatinny rail runs under the forend for mounting lights or lasers. Nighttime defense requires seeing your target. Mount a 500 lumen light. Blind the intruder while you see perfectly. The grip has thick rubber coating that tames recoil even more. Comfortable to hold for extended periods. The short barrel means more muzzle blast and wider spread past 15 yards. Wear ear protection when training. But for defending your bedroom down a hallway, this gun does the job perfectly. Most home defense shootings happen at 7 yards or less. This gun excels at that range. Comes in 3 versions to fit different needs and laws. Black synthetic is basic and bomb-proof. Beautiful walnut wood version for those who appreciate classic looks. California model with 18.5-inch barrel meets state regulations. Pick what fits your situation. Number 6. Mossberg 590 Shockwave. The Shockwave changed everything when it launched. Now, in 2026, it remains one of the most popular choices for good reason. Over 14 inches of barrel, just over 26 inches total, weighs around 6 pounds loaded. The pump action never jams. Rain or shine, clean or dirty, it just works. This gun isn't legally a shotgun according to federal law. It's classified as a firearm. No stock, bird's head grip. Exact measurements mean no special paperwork in most states. No tax stamp required. No months of waiting. Pass your background check and walk out the same day with your new defense tool. Built on the famous 590 platform used by military and police for decades. The design is combat-proven in real-world situations. Twin action bars slide smooth as glass. Steel-to-steel lockup means everything fits tight. No rattling parts, no loose feel, just solid, reliable operation. The forend has a safety strap. Wrap your hand through it for extra security. Even if you lose your grip, the gun stays with you. Smart thinking for high-stress defensive situations. The Raptor grip has texture all over every surface. Your hand won't slip even with blood or sweat. Comes in 3 calibers to fit different needs. 12 gauge is the classic with devastating power. Each pellet of buckshot hits like a 9mm round. 20 gauge cuts recoil in half while keeping serious stopping power. Perfect for medium-sized defenders. New for 2026, they added 410 bore. Super light. Perfect for smaller defenders, or anyone recoil-sensitive. That 410 version weighs barely over 4 pounds. Magazine capacity varies by caliber and shell length. 12 gauge holds 5 to 6 shells. 20 gauge packs 6 rounds, loaded up with your choice of ammunition. Rack that pump. You're ready to protect your family and home. The brass bead sight sits on top of the barrel. Simple and effective. Works in any light condition. Here's a cool trick many owners use. Mini shells exist now from companies like Aguila. They're 1.75 inches instead of standard 2.75 inches. Special adapters like the Opsol mini clip let you load 9 rounds in the magazine. That nearly doubles your firepower. The shorter shells also produce much less recoil. Number 4. Buckshot mini shells work great for home defense applications. The receiver is aluminum to save weight. Drilled and tapped for optics mounting. Want a red dot sight for faster target acquisition? Easy to add with basic tools. The top rail accepts all standard mounts. Some models come with crimson trace lasers already installed from the factory. Point the red dot on the threat and pull the trigger. No traditional aiming needed. Different finishes available to suit different tastes and environments. Matte black is classic tactical. Flat dark earth tan looks modern and hides dirt. Stainless marine coat perfect for boat owners or coastal residents who face salt air corrosion. The wood nightstick model looks classy with leather forend straps. Classic Old West style meets modern defensive function. The Shockwave SPX adds even more tactical features. Side saddle shell holder mounted on the receiver. Keep extra ammo right there on the gun. Heat shield over the barrel protects your hand from hot metal after rapid fire. Top rail included for mounting optics. This upgraded version runs about $100 more, but worth it for serious users. For home defense at 10 yards or less, point shooting works perfect. You don't need to line up sights precisely. Point the gun like your finger. Pull the trigger. The wide pattern compensates for minor aiming errors. Practice a few times at the range. You'll get good fast. Number 5. Mossberg 590A1. The tank of shotguns. Built to military specs meeting MIL-SPEC 3443G. Same standard the U.S. Marines demanded for combat operations. If it's good enough for Marines fighting in deserts and jungles, it's definitely good enough for defending your home. Heavy-walled barrel twice as thick as normal shotgun barrels. Nearly indestructible construction that can handle abuse. Some owners joke you could use it as a breaching tool to smash through doors. Metal trigger guard and safety instead of cheap plastic parts. These metal components won't break or wear out over decades of use. Parkerized finish resists rust and corrosion in any environment. Humid basement storage, salty sea air, harsh winter conditions. This finish laughs at moisture and keeps protecting the steel underneath. Magazine tube has clean-out cap for simple maintenance. Unscrew the cap. Clean inside without disassembling the entire gun. Twin action bars ensure smooth, reliable operation. Dual extractors grab the shell rim from both sides. That empty shell is coming out whether it wants to or not. Anti-jam elevator feeds shells smoothly, even when you're pumping aggressively under stress. Top-mounted safety works equally well for right-handed and left-handed shooters. Comes in 7, 8, or 9 shot models to suit different needs. 7-shot models use 18.5-inch barrels for maximum maneuverability. 8-shot models jump to 20-inch barrels. 9-shot versions give maximum firepower. Longer models come with bayonet lugs. Ghost ring sights, standard on many models, provide fast target pickup. Your eye finds the target through the rear ring. Line up the front post. Fire. M-LOK forend is new for 2026. Mount weapon lights, lasers, or other accessories. Weight around 7 to 7.5 pounds depending on exact model. Heavier than some guns, but that's actually good. More mass means less felt recoil. Physics at work. Your shoulder thanks you after shooting a box of shells. The gun stays steady on target during rapid fire. Different stock options to fit preferences. Synthetic black is bomb-proof. Retrograde version uses walnut wood for classic military looks. Some models offer 6-position adjustable stocks. Prices run $600 to $800 depending on specific configuration. You're paying for that military-grade construction. This gun will outlast you and probably your kids too. Pass it down through generations. It doesn't quit working. Number 4. Benelli M4 EXT. The legend gets better. Benelli's M4 has been the gold standard for years. U.S. Marines carry it into battle. Now the EXT version brings what everyone wanted: more capacity, adjustable stock, bigger controls, 7+1 capacity straight from factory, extended magazine tube runs to the muzzle, 5-position collapsible stock extends or collapses for any situation. Adjust perfectly for any shooter. The Argo gas system is magic. Auto-regulating gas operated. Twin pistons cycle the action super fast. Runs any ammo. Light loads. Heavy loads. Everything works. This system kills recoil. Felt kick surprisingly mild for 12 gauge. Oversized bolt release is new for EXT. Big button sticks out. Find it with gloves. Find it in dark. Fast reloads under stress. Charging handle got bigger too. Ghost ring sights come standard. Picatinny rail accepts red dots. Co-witness with irons. 3 finishes available. H2O ceramic. Flat dark earth. Multicam black. Weighs 8.4 pounds loaded. Balanced perfectly. Points naturally. Runs about $2,600. Expensive, but you're buying the absolute best. Battle proven. Used by elite forces worldwide. Reliability is legendary. Tens of thousands of rounds tested. It passes them all. Number 3. Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol. Beretta makes some of the finest guns on Earth since 1526, nearly 500 years. The A300 Ultima Patrol brings Italian quality to home defense at a price normal people can afford. This semi-auto runs on the proven A300 platform. Hunters have used them for years. Now Beretta made it tactical. The enlarged loading port designed with help from champion shooter Jessica Hook. Faster reloads. Wide. Angled perfectly. Shells drop in easy. Extended bolt release and bolt handle. Bigger controls mean faster operation. Oversized reversible safety works for any thumb. 7+1 capacity. Custom barrel clamp holds magazine tube with M-LOK slots built in. Forend has 3 more M-LOK points, 3 QD sling mounts, 7-slot Picatinny rail on top. Aggressive texturing on grip areas. The 19.1-inch barrel gives good velocity and manageable size. Weight at 7.1 pounds is reasonable. 13-inch length of pull fits most shooters. Available in different colors: black, gray, tiger stripe camo, limited edition blue. Price around $1,100 to $1,300. American-made quality, Italian engineering. Pattern testing shows excellent accuracy. Federal Flight Control buckshot groups tight. Reliability perfect during testing. 0 malfunctions. Compatible with Benelli 1301 accessories. Number 2. Mossberg 990 SPX Magpul. Mossberg just dropped their newest semi-auto platform. The 990 system creates huge buzz. The SPX Magpul version takes it to another level. this might be the perfect home defense shotgun. The gas system lives entirely in forend, allows for better stock designs, pistol grip angle more natural like AR-15, your wrist stays straight, better control, available in 2 versions. Standard 18.5-inch barrel holds 7+1. Class 3 short barrel at 14.75 inches holds 5+1. Magpul S GA stock included. Adjustable length of pull from 12 to 14 inches. QD ports both sides. M-low case slots on bottom. Aggressive texture. SPX handguard is rigid heat resistant. M-low case slots all around. Integrated QD cups. Heat shield protects your hand. Shooter controls oversized and smart. Knurled charging handle. Oversized paddle bolt release. Tang-mounted safety. Ambidextrous. Red indicator shows ready to fire. Receiver cut accepts micro red dots. Adapter plates included for multiple footprints. Winged front fiber optic sight co-witnesses. Internal parts get nickel boron coating. Elongated elevator won't pinch thumb. Bright orange follower. Weight 7.75 pounds standard. 7.35 short barrel. Price is $1,309. Competitive with high-end semi-autos. Less than Benelli. Right in sweet spot for quality and value. Number 1. Beretta. A 300 Ultima Patrol 20 gauge. A 20 gauge in the number 1 spot? Yes. This gun changes the game for millions who couldn't use 12 gauge effectively. Recoil matters. 12 gauge produces about 30 foot-pounds of recoil energy. Massive. A .308 rifle is only 10. A .223 is just 3. Shooting 12 gauge over and over beats you up. Many people can't handle it. Smaller adults, older folks, anyone with shoulder issues. They need protection too. 20 gauge drops recoil to half. Still plenty of stopping power. Manageable for anyone. This 20 gauge weighs just 6 pounds. Incredibly light for gas semi-auto. Women love it. Kids can handle it for training. Lightweight makes it fast. Length of pull adjusts down to 12 inches. Most shotguns are 14 or more. Too long for smaller shooters. Short length of pull fixes this. All the same features as the 12 gauge version. Enlarged loading port, extended controls, M-loc mounting, Picatinny rail, 7-shot capacity. 20 gauge ammo has gotten really good. Federal Personal Defense uses flight control wads, 9 pellets of buckshot. Patterns stay tight. Each pellet is 24 caliber, bigger than 9 mm pistol bullets. Lighter recoil means faster follow-up shots. Sights come back on target immediately. Accurate under stress. Shoulder isn't screaming. Arms aren't shaking. You stay in control. Home defense distances are close, 10 to 20 feet. 20 gauge has plenty of power. Gas system eats even more recoil. Think about real scenarios. Middle of night. Hear glass breaking. Grab shotgun. Hands shaking. Heart pounding. Tunnel vision. Need to stop threat. Lightweight 20 gauge points where you look. Mild recoil lets you fire multiple accurate shots. Protect your family. Training is easier. Who practices with a gun that beats them up? The 20 gauge you'll actually practice with. Shoot 100 rounds. Shoulder feels fine. You get good with it. When the moment comes, training kicks in. Cost around $1,100 to $1,200. Same as 12 gauge version. Ammunition available everywhere. Second most popular shotgun caliber. Supply never an issue. Multiple finishes available. Pick what you like. This gun makes shotgun home defense work for everyone. Not just big, strong guys. Everyone. Your wife, your teenage kids, your elderly parents. Anyone in your house can use this effectively. That's powerful. 7 incredible shotguns. Each brings something special. Charles Daly Honcho gives power in tiny package for under $400. Mossberg Shockwave remains a classic that works. The 590A1 is the tank that never quits. Benelli M4 EXT sets the ultimate standard if money isn't an object. Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol 12 gauge balances quality and price. Mossberg 990 SPX Magpul shows the future of semi-autos. But that 20 gauge Beretta A300 Ultima Patrol takes the top spot. It makes effective home defense possible for millions who couldn't handle 12-gauge. Protection shouldn't be limited to the biggest and strongest. This gun gives everyone a fighting chance. Home defense is personal. Your needs are unique. Your home layout different. Your family situation varies. Think about specific circumstances. Who else might need to use the gun? What are distances in your home? Can you handle the recoil? Test guns before buying if possible. Rent at a range, feel the weight, shoot them, see what fits. The best gun is one you'll train with, one you can operate under stress, one that gives you confidence. Don't forget ammunition selection. Practice with what you'll use for defense. Know how it patterns, know how it recoils, store extra ammo properly, keep gun clean and maintained, take training classes, learn the laws in your area. A shotgun is just a tool. Your mindset matters more. Your training matters more. Your awareness matters most. But having the right tool makes everything easier. These 7 guns represent cutting-edge home defense technology in 2026. Anyone could save your life. Choose wisely and stay safe.